subscribe. Tariq Radio. Watch and subscribe.
Oh, I see Chief Dusty Wolf in here. Oh, goodness. I haven't had Chief Dusty Wolf on in a minute. I'm going to have Chief Dusty Wolf in here, ladies and gentlemen, against my best judgment, just because we haven't had him in here. Against my best judgment, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to bring Chief Dusty Wolf in here. Now, Dusty Wolf, if you start talking crazy, you're going to get out of here immediately. And he's probably drunk and high. So it's not going to be too long. But let me get Chief Dusty Wolf in here. And Dusty Wolf, watch your mouth. Don't talk crazy. Ladies and gentlemen, here's Chief Dusty Wolf.
Chief Dusty Wolf, right? Okay, Tariq, listen, right? When I'm asking you, what I'm trying to tell you to do, right? If you're not touching, right, the Bowley, right, Oklahoma, rodeo, right? Guess what, right? If you're not even interested in that, if you're not there, then guess what? You're doing a disservice to the community because you know why, right? We have been doing this thing for 100 years off the ground. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, what does the rodeo
Uh,
what does the rodeo
uh,
have to do with anything, sir?
what you mean? No, because right that point at that rodeo, right in Bowley, Oklahoma, right, it connects a lot of people, right, that are whatever they are, right? You know what I'm saying? Right? It connects people to actually, right? You know what I mean? Build with people, and this is the thing that we're trying to build.
Now, what are you trying to build at the rodeo?
No, we're trying to build in the state because if we understand what Oklahoma was designed to be, right? It was designed to be the right quote unquote Black American state, right? I mean, that's what it was, right? When we had the 50, you know what I mean, the 50 black communities in Oklahoma that had been reduced to 13, right? So if we're talking about our communities and building, right? If we're talking about those things, right? Okay, right? There is a conscious.
Thank you so much, Chief Dusty Wolf. I can't. That's enough. Okay. All right. Thank you so much. I can't listen to more. That's enough. That's all I can do. All right. Okay. Okay, let me see who else we got in here. All right. I just couldn't. I can't do no more. All right. Okay. Let me see who else we got. Um, let's get A. Edgar Hoover. Let's get A. Edgar Hoover in here. A. Edgar Hoover.
Yeah, can you
I
hear
can
me?
hear you. What's up, A. Edgar?
Hey, brother, long time listener since what 2010, 11 Mac radio lessons.
Listen.
Good stuff, man. Thank you for doing what you're doing. I really wish I didn't have to come in behind that guy because I totally forgot
Oh,
everything. But just kind of focusing in that the caller before him and other callers like him. I've never in my life raised my hand to say anything, but just more and more I'm compelled to kind of speak out a little more on some of these things. There's a reason why these people that are non-black Americans call in to ask these wayward random questions that they could ask Google, AI, or anybody and get the answers to. They do this because they're just wasting time.
mm.
These are time wasting tactics. And I want our folks to really understand that if they're not talking about reparations or a hate crime bill, there is no conversation to be had. Technology is at a point where you can have the answer and some to any question you have. So anybody raising their hand to stand in line that's non black, to speak to Tariq and ask him what's a tether and what do you think black people blah 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 and all this other BS. That's crap and it's time wasting. I understand for entertainment value we have to kind of entertain it so our folks can see what's out there and what the temperature is and what people are saying. But I want our folks to really understand we have the answers.
Yes.
There's no such thing as a DEI hire. That's a time wasting tactic. There is no black person past a certain point in any sector of our society that's unqualified.
Right.
There is no such thing as black people quitting their jobs to sit around and complain about reparations. So we just stop working and stop trying to be successful because we want to focus on white people on Twitter all day. These are unfair straw men being built and inserted into our conversations to keep us pointing at each other so that we, how can I say, look at our individual successes as a way to further separate ourselves from the group.
Yes. Yes.
And we got to really understand that these are culture war arguments. There's a place and a time for that. And then there's the actual argument, which is what the federal government has done and how they have benefited their followers, which would be their white base here in America, to and incentivize them to continue this going on into the future for our kids. Our argument is with the federal government, not with Miss Owens and her playbook that she's disseminated or handed down to all the other black conservatives wanting to be like her and grift. Our argument is with the federal government. And I want our people to really understand that and be able to separate one argument from the next. One's a time waster that if you got a few minutes, yeah, go ahead and shoot the shit and give them the facts. And the other is the one where we need to keep our foot firmly placed. And that's at the federal government, not Myron Gaines. He's for entertainment. We will laugh at him and we'll correct him like the brother Arthur there with the Freedmen's Bureau. We'll correct him when he gets too far out of line. But what he says and Nick Fuentes says, that's they don't toe the line for us. The federal government owes a blood debt. And we need to get that in our heads. We need to embed that in our hearts so that when we speak from that, not speaking from cultural arguments that hurt our feelings, a bunch of statistical, driven data charts reposted by Elon Musk about racial data science that's already been debunked. We know it's negative and nasty, but we also don't have the language for it to combat it in real time. And we need to focus on that versus culture war arguments and white folks that ask these questions and tethers that ask these questions that don't mean anything. A tether knows what a tether is. It's a non-black American undermining black Americans that came here as an immigrant. Period. So let's just focus in on these terms, focus in on the federal government. And I really just wanted us to kind of hear that message or understand that, or at least that be said. So thank you for giving me the space to say that. And I appreciate you, Marcel Dixon, Arthur, everyone else, Nikki the God, Wani, you need to start a channel.
Yeah.
I appreciate you all. So thank you very
Thank you,
much.
brother. Boy, that brother was preaching, wasn't he? Yeah, that brother was cooking. Let's get Biatch. Her name is Biatch. Miss Biatch, you want to hop in?
Hi, Tariq. It's Bianca, but I just do that for
Well,
Twitter.
I'm gonna call
Biatch.
you Bianca. I'm not gonna call you Biatch.
How are you
How you?
today?
Where you from, dear?
I spoke to you before. I am on Long Island and I'm actually calling to speak about the migrant situation. For the past 10 years, maybe a little less than that, the migrant situation on Long Island has been deadly. It's been deadly. They are here forming
Mm,
gangs that are killing teenagers, kids, babies. I had a coworker who was killed, her and her son, by the
damn.
MS-13. They lured her into the forest or like a wooded area. They killed her and her 2-year-old.
Wow.
Yeah, it is a problem. And within the last year, when I tell you, you see the migrants in the parks, they're laying down in the parks, spending all day in the parks. It's a problem. And, I'm black. My skin is black. My mother's from the Dominican Republic and my father's from Panama. So I'm not
Right.
FBA. But being a Spanish speaking Black Latina, it is so difficult being around and just being able to listen and hear the things that they say and how they talk. I want to say since about around the time the campaigning started with the election, the absolute vitriol that I have overheard in conversations with Latino people, Hispanic people talking to each other, it's disgusting. And I'm going to fall back. I'm going to stay on code. And what's the number? Do they have an ICE number? Like,
I feel you, beloved. I feel you. Yeah, thank you.
and I
Yeah, like I said, man, a lot of these folks, they've been sitting around here talking greasy about us. And now you want to flip and be like, hey, how come we ain't putting on the cape to help you? Shit. That's what it is. Let me get my brother, let me get Xavier in there. Well, let me get Rock, then I'm gonna get Xavier in. Let's get
My G,
what's
Chief Dusty Wolf is hilarious.
up?
I know we here for something serious, but I never heard him, never heard that name.
Yeah.
All right, real quick, I'm gonna run it down. When you speak, you have articulation and eloquence to make it plain. If you really know what you're talking about, you can break something down to where an elementary school child could understand it. So
Yeah.
earlier you had somebody call in and they was as in to where just speak, just say what you're gonna say. It ain't that complicated. As far
Right.
as the immigration thing or the Latino lady, it sounds like they got delineation problems in Latin America because she's speaking about Mexicans. From what I understood, there's a lot of Venezuelans, El Salvadorians. So they got a whole plethora of issues going on. And to speak to Mexicans specifically, I would say she need to talk to Nuri Martinez first. How about we
Mm,
fix that first, and then you can talk to black people because you don't got good representation going. And I'm gonna
my
just
man.
land my plane there.
Thank you so much, brother. Let's get brother Xavier in the building.
Hey, how you doing,
I'm
Tariq?
good, brother. How are you, sir?
I'm excellent. I'm excellent. It's about 6 p.m. over here, man.
Oh, yes.
I want to make this like real. I want to make this real short. Number one, nobody ever came to America to join Black America or to help Black America.
Right.
The only, and like Dr. Clark said, the only thing Black people owe anybody is an ass kicking.
Hmm.
You don't we don't owe you any allegiance. We don't owe you no help. When are we going to love Black children enough where we make sure that our children are safe?
Yes. Mhm.
That's priority. Our babies are priority. The safety of our babies is priority. Feeding our children and educating our children is priority. I ain't got time to be worrying about nobody else's baby. Now, next thing is, now you remember when Biden was doing all these pardons and American medals of honor and everything for all these fools.
Yep.
Notice who he did not pardon. Letitia James is by herself. Alvin Bragg is by himself. Fannie Willis, those three Negroes, or shall I say Tethers and Negro and Skiwees, they're out on their own in the wind. Am I right or wrong?
Not only that, Jesse Jackson's son, they didn't pardon him. He's still in prison.
Mm-hmm. Now, remember that one brother that was guarding the Capitol in January 6th and shot that chick out?
Yeah, Michael Bird.
How come he didn't get the American Medal of Freedom?
Hmm.
He put his life on the
Oh, yeah.
line, and the Biden administration left him out
Yep.
there.
Mhm.
So I'm not gonna call him a and everything because that brother did his job and everything, but he protected America. He protected those congressmen's lives, and he's getting nothing but ridicule. Nobody's speaking up for him.
Right.
I want y'all to remember that. Now, when we say the word brother, sister, because of our history here, because the families were split up and sold off. Anytime we see a brother, anytime we see another Black man or Black woman, That could be my brother or that could be my sister. When I see a non-FBA or a non-black calling me brother or sister, to me, that's the equivalent of the N-word. I'm like, yo, man, I don't know you. I don't owe you. We ain't family. Sit your monkey ass down. Oh, excuse my language. Sit down. I'll land my
My
plane there.
brother, I appreciate you. Let's get the black receipt.
Tariq, what's going on, my great
My
brother?
brother, how are you, sir?
I'm doing great. I'm doing fine. I'm blessed. I can't complain.
What's on your mind?
Man, I really wanted to ask you what's up with these UK black people? It seems like they all in our business. They concerned about what we gonna do, but at the same time, they sound like some jealous, dusty, zesty tethers. Say, I was in a room earlier arguing with one of the tellers that was arguing with you a couple of days ago, and he kept on trying to like what you said earlier, trying to compare their plight to ours, but when we add extra details to certain aspects, it's like they lost and they don't understand what's really going on. It's like they mind revert back to tea and crumpets
Mm,
and and beans and toast. So if you have been looking at our brother Adonis, who been making the videos in the UK, like when we was gone just a good 15 minutes of TikTok, like they was going crazy. They didn't know what to do with themselves. They was like lost little brothers with the big brother gone out to college and moving on with our lives. And that's basically what they giving out. They giving out abandonment vibes.
yeah. Let
Uh
me tell you what that's about because we're seeing a lot of it from the UK. Thanks for the call, brother. You know what it is, man? A lot of cats, some of them over there in the UK, a lot of them want to come over here. A lot of them, they'll leave Africa and they really want to get over here. They want to find a way to get over here. And before they get over here, they got to check the temperature to make sure that some of them can get over here and kind of cosplay as us. That's why a lot of the actors, you see most of those actors from Britain, what do? They come over here and act like us. They come over here and come up acting like us. There's so many people who are British actors, you don't even know they're Britain. You don't even know until they start doing interviews like, wait, that nigga, I didn't know he was Britain. Because they sit here and study us because they want to come over and come up. They want to cosplay. Like I said the other day, there's dudes giving courses on how to talk in foundational Black American slang. They study our political movements, they study our vernacular, they study our dress, they study our moves, our posture. And because we're delineating, well, they look at that as a major threat. That's why we get all these cats who's overseas. They're not over here, but they're just real butthurt about us delineating. Why? We like, what the hell? Why does that? You're 10,000 miles away. Why does that bother you? We're all the same nigga. Because see, the thing is, their come up is going to be contingent upon us being generic Africans. And if we're generic Africans and they come over here and just blend in as another so-called generic African, we're all just generic Africans floating around, they can cosplay better. You understand? And they can kind of muscle their way into certain positions over us while undermining us to a certain degree. Now we are asking questions. Now we're checking everybody's paperwork. Now we're looking at people's hairlines. Do y'all know how much they despise that? A lot of these folks who immigrate here, they go out of their way to blend in and hide their culture from the places they fled because truth be told, they hate them places. Don't let nobody fool you. Like I said, some of these folks getting deported back to the Caribbean, the nigga out here talking about he'll kill himself before he go back. You understand? Many of these people hate their homelands. They don't want nothing to do with it, nothing to do with the look, the aesthetic, nothing about it. That's why when we recognize that they're not from here. That's why they get offended. You notice that? They get offended when they walk in the room. You're like, "Hey, brother, what part of Africa is your family from?" Like, what, nigga? What do you mean? Oh, you calling me ugly, nigga? And what? No, no, brother. No, I can tell you ain't from here. What is it? You xenophobic? They get real defensive. You understand? Even y'all notice, even when they call up, we know when they talk, we start hearing some of the stuff that they say. We can tell over the phone that something ain't right. Like, hey man, where your family from? Man, where you from? We're from Chicago, nigga. No, man. Where's your family from? It doesn't matter. Okay, why are you so defensive? That's a red flag right there, family. The minute they start getting defensive, foundational Black Americans ain't defensive about where the hell we're from. We rattle that off like, hey man, my mama's from Nashville, my dad's from Cleveland. We rattle that shit. It's nothing. We don't get offended by that. We don't get defensive. Just tell you. Hey, man, where's your family from? South Carolina. They my great grandma was from Beaumont, Texas, and they moved to Oakland in the 1940s. So we know our family tree. We don't get offended by that. There's nothing to get offended by. What the hell are you getting offended by somebody asking you about your family? Yeah, Tether's got a real bug in their ass about that. Yeah. Let me get some sisters in here. Let's get Shay in here. Then I'll get on Black Wall Street. Shay,
Hey, good morning. What's up? Shay in the
how you doing,
house.
beloved?
Okay, I'm alive, thank God,
Love it.
and protected, thank God.
Yes, ma'am.
So I want to talk about not the last quarter, but the caller before him. I am not, uh, I don't feel sorry for any Negro who wasn't pardoned by the Trump administration. You
Mm,
know why? Let's take Letitia James because he mentioned her, the Attorney General of New York State, who has been my city council, who has been an advocate, the city advocate for New York. I mean, she has stepped on a lot of people backs to get to where she need to go,
mm,
and I have supported her in the past years as a Black American woman in any of her endeavors. And when she got in position, and she's not alone, okay, she did not do anything for Black America.
right.
She had a chance to, just like Kamala Harris had a chance to when she was propositioned and when she was approached. She had a chance to, and she did nothing. So when the Trump administration sends us emails in a box, oh, should we pardon Letitia James? And the answer is no. Or should we send this person to prison? I'm talking about the black Negroes now because they didn't do such and such. And the supremacist says we don't like them, and then we agree or I agree and be like, yeah, send their ass to prison because they didn't give a or two cents about us
Mm,
uh, in our crisis. Okay,
mhm.
so I just want to say that. Thank you.
Thank you, beloved. Let's get King, Black Wall Street, then King. Black.
Yeah.
Tariq
Fuck
Nasheed, Tariq
around, yeah.
Nasheed.
Around, go to jail playing, yeah.
Hello? Hello?
Yeah.
Black Wall. This go.
Hello?
Playing my shit, yeah.
Hello? Hello?
Black. Go ahead, Black.
Hey, Tariq Nasheed, how you doing, brother?
I'm good, man. How are you?
Man, appreciate everything you're doing, and I'm good. You pose a excellent question, and I got a little rundown for it. Should we support the migrants? I don't think so.
Mm,
We've already $5 trillion in counting of spending and through free rent programs, through cars, through all the type of stuff that they lied about that they wasn't getting, over about 5 trillion. We got displacement of FBA programs and kids. They were coming and taking buildings that could have been used for our homeless
yep.
or all kind of things, and they were just taking these buildings, redoing them, refurbishing them, and putting nothing but migrants there, and just I'm just like political priority over citizens, man. I mean, I've
Okay,
never
so
seen.
hold on, bro. right?
Man, hold on, King. Hold on, brother. Hold on. Don't interrupt nobody when they talking, brother. Hold on, King. I'm gonna get you. We got time. We're not in a rush, brother. Go ahead, Black.
Yeah, and I mean, hate crime bills. I mean, something that we should have got over 60 years ago.
Yeah.
Using the COVID deal to hide and mask things. I mean, we could keep going on the crime in the ghetto. I'm just tired of black people being the pathway to economic opportunity for everybody else. And when I say black people, I'm talking about FBAs.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a reason why people act the way when you ask them where you're from, because they know they're getting over, man. I mean, they know that we have always been the way to get over and to get through. And I love the fact that this delineation movement is having the impact that it's had, and we've seen it clearly through the election. I don't want to take any more time. It's a lot of people, but brother, you keep doing what you're doing, man, and I fully support you. We praying for you, your family, man, your protection. We love you, man, and just keep doing it, brother.
Much
We're gonna
respect.
keep doing it with you.
Thank you, brother. Now, King, hop on, brother.
All right, bro. Let me say this. Listen, right? The delineation process, right, is not a new thing, right? The delineation process, right, happened in spaces like Tulsa, Oklahoma, when they burned our shit down, right?
Is this Chief Dusty Wolf?
Right. Yeah, yeah. See, Dusty
Okay,
Wolf, right?
you got in on
But
another account.
hold on, bro. Listen,
In on a
like,
fence.
hold on, listen. If you read the DOJ report,
Hold
right?
on, Chief Dusty Wolf. Whose picture is this in the profile?
That's me, right?
Is that your real hair?
And then that's my hair, nigga. What you hating on my hair now?
Yeah, but
Like, what you doing, Tariq?
I'm not hair. I'm not. But damn it, brother, why do you look like Nick Ashford from Ashford and Simpson? What is your hair looking like that for?
what you mean, why? Nigga, it's my hair. Like, what you talking about?
Okay,
I was at the event, right? I had to get cleaned up, right? And I brushed my hair, right? And that's my hair,
okay,
right?
okay.
What you talking about?
Okay, now I'm not hating on your hair, but I just you look like you got a Dominican blowout. I'm trying to see what's going on with the hairstyle in your
Yeah, bro, that's my hair, right?
and
Listen, bro. Here's the
go ahead.
thing, right?
Go ahead, Chief.
If we, I mean, like, Tyreek, this is why, right? I'm saying to you, like, bro, like, okay, like, you have your movement going on, right? Why are you not in places like Bowley? Why are you not, like,
What
you know what I mean?
Bowley? What why do you keep what's in Bowley? Something is
What you mean? What's in Bowley, bro?
you're not articulating
Do you
it. Listen,
listen?
you're not articulating it. If there's something in Bowley that has some kind of significance, if you explain it right, maybe I'd be interested in it. But you're not articulating. You just keep saying Bowley. There's a rodeo in Bowley.
Articulate what, bro? Do you not understand the history?
No, I
Do you
don't know.
not? I mean,
I don't know why
like,
you want me to go to Bowley. So what's in Bowley? What am I going to do in Bowley? Chief Dusty Wolf, hop on, sir.
bro, listen. Like I said, I don't give a what you think you're gonna do, Bowley, whatever, right? What I'm saying is that guess what, right? This rodeo has been happening for the black community, quote unquote black community, right? For
Hey,
a
you keep talking about this rodeo. Okay,
right. So why you what listen, bro,
brother, is that why you're dressed like a matador? Like a bullfighter? Why are you
come on, Tariq.
bro,
Come on, Tariq.
like a bullfighter? I'm very confused. You're trying to get me to go to this rodeo. I don't know what it's for, sir.
Right. So, right, if you don't understand the history behind Bowley, right, but you're saying you're black and you're the people from the southeast, and you're saying that, but then you're saying, oh, you don't even know what Bowley is. Like, bro, what are you?
Not that I don't know where it is. I don't know why you keep bringing it up. That's what I don't understand.
No, what I'm saying to you is, guess what, bro? I just want you and your people, your FBA people, guess what, right? Come, right? Spend money, right, into the community, right? Because this what we been on,
Want
right?
us to come spend money in bowling? Do you want us to come?
Yeah, yeah,
What?
yeah, yeah. Go spend money in Bowley, right? And so guess what? So we can right continuously build our communities, right? In Bowley, right? Like, bro, like, what are we talking about? If we're saying that, right, we if people are saying that they're the lineage, right? They're that, they're this, they're whatever. Why would you not, right? Come right, bring your people, right? Because it's at the stadium.
Goodness. God damn. I'm sorry, guys. I try to give him. Okay. Okay. Lord, he's doing the most. Chief Dusty Wolf, can you please get a scrunchie for your hair? Your hair is all over the place. Your narrative is all over the place. This dude's outfit, he's dressed like one of the Three Musketeers in his profile picture. You have a very lovely lady there with you, though. That's interesting. I should have asked him about that. There was a very lovely lady. Chief Dusty Wolf, is that your lady? Well, let me real quick, and don't babble. Let me get him back on real quick. Dusty Wolf, is that lady?
Bro, Tariq, listen, bro.
Come on, no, we're
What I'm saying is, listen. What I'm saying is, with your movement, right?
babbling. We don't want to. No, I don't want to hear babbling. Is that your lady, sir?
Tariq, this is the one I'm telling you, bro. Like on some real shit,
Is
right?
asking you a question? The young lady in the photo, is that your lady, or is that some random woman you took a picture?
Man, listen, bro. You asking the wrong questions,
Okay,
right?
that must not be his lady. Okay, he must have took a picture with her at the rodeo or some shit. Okay, that's all I wanted to know. That must not be his lady. All right. Talking about you asking the wrong question. No, that means she ain't your lady. They were at some kind of Excalibur event. He might work at Excalibur. He might be like a fencer, a sword fighter or something at Excalibur or something. I don't know. It might be one of his co-workers or some shit like that. Yeah, that must be one of your co-workers. You know, I'm like, how does mushmouth nigga get a woman? She's kind of cute. Yeah, that ain't your lady. I'm like, yeah, she wouldn't be with no mushmouth nigga with no Diana Ross perm. She ain't gonna be with that. She's not gonna be with Chief Dusty Wolf. Chief Dusty Wolf got like a 1978 Donna Summers perm. I know he ain't pulling like that. All right, let's get some more people in here. All right, let's get some more folks in here. Chief Dusty Wolf gonna hit us up with the Finster. All right, let's get um let me see. Look how I said they doing antebellum reenactments. uh, yeah, that's what that is. Yeah, they doing reenactments. Yeah, they're doing reenactments at the rodeo. That's what that is. Yeah, he's playing a runaway slave. Yeah, that's why he got that outfit on. Chief Dusty Wolf is playing Django at the rodeo. That's why they want us to go. He want us to go to the rodeo because they do performances there. He's he performs as Frederick Douglass. That's why he got that big term. Yeah, they're doing performances there. This dude is trying to sell rodeo tickets so we can go see him get his acting on. That's what they're doing. You ain't slick, Chief Dusty Wolf. Don't give a thumbs down, Dusty Wolf. Yeah, you work at the rodeo. That's why you want us to come there. And this nigga, he comes out riding a donkey with his perm blowing in the wind, and then he lasso a baby calf. He's showing his cowboy skills in his velvet coat. And he's out there with his black Air Force Ones wrestling down a baby calf. The calf is screaming because this is a crazy nigga with a perm running after it. Poor calf. You got a nigga with a Dominican blowout chasing you with a rope and a velvet suit. That calf don't know what the hell is going on. Poor calf. All right, let me get some more people in here. Oh goodness. One more time. I'm just here for the shits and giggles. Dusty Wolf, do you work at the rodeo, Dusty Wolf?
Tariq, hey Tariq, guess
Do you
what?
work at the
You no, I'm telling you, right? Tariq,
you
listen,
work at the
right? No, Tariq, listen. You didn't sent me to Dusty Wolf, right? I was Dusty Wolf, right? You made the whole meme behind that, right? Now, I mean, like, nigga, like, what the are you talking about? Because guess what, nigga? I remember in 2012, right? In 2012, nigga, guess what? Oh, you was quick, right? Oh, yeah, you from Alabama, right? From the swamps, nigga, yeah, right? Yeah, I remember that.
and do you remember where you got that suede outfit from? Do you remember where you got that from?
Yeah, I know I got
Where
it from, right?
you look like a background singer for Prince and the Revolution. Where'd you get that suede jacket?
Nigga, I got it offline, right? I was at a party, with doing party events, right? Attending to a party thing, right? And guess what? That's what we did, right? Inauguration
All
night,
right,
right?
brother.
So
All right,
yeah,
let me let
so
you go. I don't want to hear you babbling. This nigga rocking a damn Jermaine Jackson coat. All right. All right. I ain't mad at you. Let me get some more people. That's enough for Chief Dusty Wolf. All right. Oh Lord. Go wrestle a calf. Okay. In your Jermaine Jackson jacket.
Hi, I'm Mateo. Do you want to learn about Hidden Heroes? Hidden Heroes from A to Z is a cool book that tells the stories of amazing black heroes you might not know about. You'll meet inventors, you'll meet explorers, and leaders who change the world. It's fun, inspiring, and you can learn so much. Get your copy now at hiddenhistorymuseum.com. Let's discover our hidden heroes together.